think I'm cold?
Babe, when you open your legs, I could actually hear the East German national anthem. Ah.
To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. Did you ever ask yourself, why is it acceptable and even perceived as funny when a woman slaps a man in a movie?
You fucking humiliated me tonight. You humiliated your son, and I am past arguing about it with you.
In 2023, this recurring theme just hits different, especially in the movie Old Dads starring Bill Burr, where comedic moments are expected. These slaps fail to deliver the humor anticipated, and to take it a step further, these slaps lack justification, raising concerns about their portrayal. In this video, we're going to analyze the scenes where the men are physically attacked and explain why this behavior is not only devoid of humor, but also unjustified and unacceptable in a climate where equality is preached and strived for. Disclaimer: this video contains copyrighted footage, so we will be freezing it frequently to prevent copyright infringement. A special salute to our Patreon supporters. The original video will be available on Patreon. If you enjoy our content and want the full experience, consider supporting us on Patreon. Spoiler alert! This video contains spoilers, so you've been warned. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
Have a drink, get all nice and relaxed.
Why? What happened?
Nothing? No. Okay, well, I do have to tell you something, but you have to promise to not get mad.
I went to too many years of law school to agree to something like that. What's going on?
Well, I'm late.
There's no way. That's impossible.
I couldn't believe it either.
I had a vasectomy and I pull out.
I know. I don't know how it happened, but maybe there's a reason.
Pee again.
What?
Pee again.
I did 3 times.
Well, it's not mine, so go take a test.
Imagine being slapped by your girlfriend for not believing she's pregnant with your baby after a vasectomy and pulling out every time you've had sex. Janice, read.
A vasectomy is one of the best ways to prevent pregnancy, with rates of pregnancy around 1/1000th after the first year, and between 2/10,000ths after 5 years. Most reports indicate that following a vasectomy a couple has a less than 1% chance of getting pregnant.
With less than 1% chance of getting pregnant, you have a good basis for assuming your girlfriend is not pregnant with your baby. Let's take it a step further.
I mean, look at it this way. You got really strong sperm. You should be proud.
Seriously, I mean, guys our age, outcome is usually like asthmatic, you know? But your shit's like Bruce Willis in Unbreakable, bro.
Yeah, to plow through a vasectomy with pre-cum, I mean, that's unheard of.
Come on.
That's like some Braveheart level jizz.
Yeah, dude, you're like a black William Wallace. Pre-com! Sorry.
Janice, what are the chances of getting pregnant from pre-cum?
The common answer is your chances are very low. However, there are rare cases where living sperm can be present in the pre-cum and conception subsequently possible. Pre-cum is one reason that we suggest that all couples who are not trying to get pregnant use a condom the whole time there is penetration, when the penis enters the vagina.
This is pure gold! We not only provide you with red pill vitamins, but also with sexual education. After a vasectomy, you have every right to be suspicious if your girlfriend is messing around with someone else. This scene highlights this idea.
Have a drink, get all nice and relaxed.
Why? What happened?
Nothing? No. Okay, well, I do have to tell you something, but you have to promise to not get mad.
I went to too many years of law school to agree to something like that. What's going on?
She has prepared for this conversation and understands how tough it is. Yet, despite her preparation, she slaps him when he expresses doubts about her pregnancy. This action is not justified, especially considering how the reactions differed if the roles had been reversed. We hear it all the time. My body, my choice. If a man gets a vasectomy, it indicates his decision not to have children. The same principle applies when using a condom. However, if the woman becomes pregnant, a man has no rights in the decision to keep or remove the baby. Also, if she chooses to keep the baby, a man has no say in whether he wants to pay child support, even with proof of a vasectomy and a DNA test that proves he is not the biological father. On top of that, men are getting slapped for having a problem with this and made out to be the bad guy.
For some reason, since Birdie's been born and I've spent a lot of time with Birdie, it has just brought up these feelings of really wanting to be a mom, and I don't know if I would regret it later on in life if I wasn't.
John Cena made it clear from the start that he did not want any children and marriage. Nikki Bella signed the contract because she loves him. But you see what happened? Nikki's twin sister had a baby and that triggered those mommy feelings. So now she wants to be a mom too. She changed her mind, and that's okay because that's what people do. And that's why you need that contract. An important element of women slapping men in movies is that the man does not hit back. We will discuss this aspect in more detail later. For now, let's move on to the next scene.
I'm just so sick of your f***ing excuses.
It's not an excuse, Kara. I'm in actual pain, which is something you can't relate to because you block it out with your cold reptilian mindset.
You think I'm cold?
Babe, when you open your legs, I could actually hear the East German national anthem. Oh. Finally, a little emotion.
We began this video with the quote, "To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize." Similar to the first slap, the second slap occurs following an expression of disagreement or disapproval. After the slap, the men do not retaliate and instead accept the pain or punishment. In many societies, there's a historical expectation that men are physically stronger than women. Biological differences form the basis of these slaps. So in this case, the slap symbolizes a power dynamic that emphasizes a certain expectation of behavior from men not to retaliate after being physically attacked, justified or not. In this movie, Connor is being abused by his wife. The fact that this is presented as comedy indicates why male victims of domestic abuse are not taken seriously in society. And it's movies like this that perpetuate this notion that it's okay for men to be abused. That's why domestic violence is underreported by men because of the stigma associated with men being seen as weak for not enduring abuse silently. This further compounds this problem. Let's take it a step further.
I have had it with your outbursts. I have had it with your inability to understand your level of anger and the negative effect it's having on our family.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I got a little sideways tonight. All right, I just...
No, you don't get to keep doing this over and over and over again, okay? And just thinking that an apology makes it okay because it doesn't, okay? You fucking humiliated me tonight. And you humiliated your son, and I am past arguing about it with you.
In Old Dads, Bill Burr's character, Jack, pissed off his wife. And as you can see, she puts her hands on him, just like the other woman in this movie. The physical aggression, especially in the context of the argument that women possess higher emotional intelligence, contradicts this positive portrayal of emotional understanding. If the roles were reversed, such recurring scenes would lead to widespread outrage. These clips illuminate a nuanced perspective. Men showing better control and understanding of their emotions, influenced by the potential consequences of retaliation. Men do a lot more damage when they hit, and men are just a phone call away from being arrested. Women are aware of this and might take advantage of this. Amber Heard. This theme of emotional control leads us to the next scene.
What are you saying?
I just need you to leave, Jack. Because right now, I don't know if I even want to raise my kids with you, okay?
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Yes, really.
You're gonna take it to that level?
Yes, I am going to take it to that fucking level, Jack. Kidding
Because
me?
of that bullshit down there that I told you was gonna happen. I told you, and I'm down there dancing like a fucking show pony.
Pack your bag.
Out of anger, a woman can not only slap you without consequences, but she can also take your children away without facing repercussions. Historically, women have often been favored in child custody decisions, but this preference doesn't automatically qualify them as better parents. In our previous videos, we discussed the statistics about women raising children without father involvement and how this setup can contribute to the most common form of abuse: neglect, especially among boys. That's why these current legal and judicial biases in favor of women intentionally prevent men from playing an important role in the household. Please watch our video, Paternity Fraud is Organized Crime, to get an idea of how this crooked system works. Follow the money. Now check this out.
Brittany, would you do me the honor of becoming my bride?
Michael Jaheim Richards. I am not answering that question in the middle of a hospital.
My bad.
Get up, Jesus. Get up. Come on. Take a shower, buy a ring, show some effort. At least take me to Tony Roma's or something.
How about Ruth's Chris?
I mean, I do love Ruth's Chris.
We're going to discuss this scene in our next video because what you see right here is part of a bigger picture called systematic emasculation. In the next video, we delve into how systematic emasculation takes place from the confines of home to the halls of education and the challenges of the workplace. Patreon gang, salute! Man, that's where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.